What if I told you the secret to the richest, most luxurious chocolate was hidden and locked away for almost 2 centuries? A process perfected over time, a mix of tradition, preciseness, and a touch of magic. Today, let's unveil one of the most recognized names in the world of chocolates, Ghirardelli. Founded in 1852 by Italian chocolatier Domenico Ghirardelli, it's one of America's oldest chocolate brands, carrying over 170 years of craftsmanship. Here we guide you through the process of hand-picked cacao beans to the perfect silky square. Imagine holding one of those legendary bars, unwrapping the glossy paper, breaking off a piece, and letting it melt on your tongue. Every bite is pure chocolate bliss. Tempting, right? Stay tuned, because once you see how it's done, you'll never view chocolate in quite the same light ever again. Step 1. Sourcing the finest cacao. The journey of Ghirardelli chocolate starts in the lush cocoa farms of South America, Central Africa, and the Caribbean, where farmers carefully handpick only the best cocoa beans. Native to the tropical climates, these trees grow pods containing between 20 and 50 beans each. In other words, it requires approximately 2,000 pods to produce 1 ton of delicious Ghirardelli. After beans are harvested, they are scooped from the pods and they undergo the fermentation process. This crucial step enhances their flavor and gives them that signature deep, chocolatey color. Then the beans are sun-dried to eliminate all remaining moisture left behind for further processing. Ever wonder what makes each bite so irresistible? It's the care and attention they put into every step. So next time you enjoy a Ghirardelli chocolate bar, just remember it's more than simply satisfying your sweet tooth, but decades of creativity and mastery. Now that we have the finest cacao beans ready, it's time for the next exciting step. But before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mouth-watering content. Step 2. Fermenting and drying the beans. The moment the cacao beans are harvested, the journey to this delicious chocolate begins with fermentation. This process is not just a waiting game, it's a critical step lasting 5 to 7 days. During fermentation, the beans are heaped together, where their natural sugars break down. Farmers skillfully monitor the beans, knowing that the precise timing and conditions will ultimately determine the chocolate's final taste. Once the fermentation wraps up, the beans are spread out under the warm, golden sun to dry. Sun drying is more than just a step, it's an art form. As the sun works its magic, it removes moisture and enhances the beans' natural flavor. This allows them to retain their essence for the next phase. Farmers often rotate the beans, ensuring even exposure to sunlight and preventing spoilage. As the days go by, the beans change color and texture, transforming from moist, soft pods into firm, sun-kissed cacao beans, ready for the next exciting phase, roasting. This is where the real flavor explosion begins. Step 3. Roasting for flavor. Now let's dive into the roasting process, where the cacao beans undergo a delicious transformation. Roasting is the time when just a simple seed ends up with the great, aromatic chocolate we all crave. These are then put into roasting machines, and through controlled heating, normally at temperatures of 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 30 to 50 minutes. This temperature control is important. Roast them less, and you won't get the deep, bold flavor. Roast them too long, and they might turn bitter. During this, their outer shells pop open to release the flavorful nibs within. The roasting process not only intensifies the flavor, but also enhances the chocolate's overall profile. Of course, the air gets filled with an aroma that is hard to resist. Who can resist the smell of freshly roasted chocolate? This step is what makes Ghirardelli have its unique taste that many chocolate lovers cannot get enough of. Once the beans are roasted to perfection, they're all set for grinding. Step 4. Grinding the nibs. After such a nice roasting, it's time for the nibs to shine. The roasted cacao beans are then split and opened to extract the internal nibs, which are ground to form this thick and luxurious paste called chocolate liquor. Don't be fooled by the name, there's no party here. Finally, we have this rich, dark paste. It's the chocolate taste packed with flavor. But wait, there's a twist. To create that silky, melt-in-your-mouth texture, Ghirardelli employs a technique called conching. This requires that the chocolate liquor be mixed for up to 72 hours. Yes, 72 hours. During this time, the mixture is smoothed out and aerated, allowing flavors to meld and intensify. When the chocolate is mixed, it turns out to be extremely fine, which makes the Ghirardelli chocolate feel luxurious on your tongue. When you finally get to taste that square of chocolate that has Ghirardelli on it, then you're not just tasting chocolate, but a well-orchestrated piece of art. But don't let go of your taste buds just yet. We still have some sweetness to add. Step 5. Adding sugar and ingredients. With the chocolate liquor perfectly smooth, it's time for the fun part, adding sugar and other delightful ingredients. Ghirardelli knows just how to balance the flavor. They bring sugar to sweeten the mixture. For milk chocolate, they also include a dash of milk and a hint of vanilla. This isn't just a simple mixing process, it's a careful blending of flavors designed to enhance the chocolate's natural richness. The result? A delicious balance of sweetness and bitterness. Ghirardelli chocolate does not overpower the taste buds with sweetness, but enough sweetness to complement that unique cocoa touch. It is more like a rumba of flavors on your tongue. Each bite takes you to another level and always leaves you wanting more. So, the next time you unwrap a Ghirardelli bar, savor that exquisite balance of flavors. It's a labor of love that truly pays off. Speaking of perfecting flavors, we now move to one of the final steps. Step 6. Tempering the chocolate. Now we reach the final stage before packaging, tempering. This is also the step that gives Ghirardelli chocolate its glossy surface and the very satisfying snap sound when you bite off a piece. Tempering is a delicate process that requires precision. These machines use a very specific procedure that consists of heating the chocolate to about 113 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, then gently cooling it down to around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, before slightly warming it up again. Why is this so important? If the tempering isn't done just right, the chocolate can end up dull, grainy, or have a poor texture. Perfectly tempered, on the other hand, produces that smooth, velvety silkiness, a satisfying richness as it melts effortlessly across your tongue. This step is pure chocolate science. The Ghirardelli artisans have put in the work to understand just how temperature affects their precision-tempered goods. After your first bite of a Ghirardelli square, the way it calmly melts away is proof that taking these extra steps pays off every time. Now that our chocolate is perfect, let's head to molding and packaging this tasty creation. Step 7. Molding and packaging. And with the chocolate tempered and ready to shine, they pour it in home-style custom molds that make those familiar squares and bars of Ghirardelli. Each mold is made with care to the same size and thickness on all pieces. It's all about details. Every square is no less than perfect. When the chocolate has set completely and cooled, it's ready for the final step, packing. As you can see, each piece is lovingly wrapped in Ghirardelli's signature blue foil and beautifully designed for packaging. The pack carries and preserves the freshness of the chocolate. It adds elegance, giving everyone that feeling as if they were opening a little gift. From bean to bar, here it is, folks. All that's left for you to do is sit back and enjoy this sweet treat. And if you're a true chocolate lover, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite treats. Until next time.